What's up, everybody? My name is schmamkid and welcome back to Let's Play Bastion. In the last episode, I don't even really know what we did, so we're just going to keep going. And I'm just kind of recording this because I kind of just want to. It's really it. Are these... Okay, so I have to go here to the core here. So basically, what I've been doing this whole day, it's Friday, if you don't, it's Friday. Like, you're getting this on a Monday, it's a Friday. And basically, I've just been, like, doing nothing except for, I went to school. It was early release, though, so it wasn't like, oh, I just fell off. So it wasn't, like, a huge thing. But, I just watched this video about, like, a dude, like, there's a Minecraft commentator that I watch, Minecraft video guy, and basically he was just talking about, like, which way should I go? I'll just go this way. Basically he was just talking about, like, what he does, because he's at college, but he's at college. He's from the UK, but let's get that. He's at college, and he basically just says how hard his classes are and what he does to motivate himself, kind of. He just, like, keeps doing the work. But basically, I felt like very, like I knew exactly what he meant, except I'm not in college, I'm in high school. But I, like, knew exactly what he meant by just he couldn't get, like, any motivation to really do anything. Or, like, not motivation, but he would just, like, sit around, do nothing all the time. And he just kept, like, going around. Like, his grades weren't all too, like, he didn't have bad grades, but he didn't have really good grades, he says. So, like, I know exactly, oh my god, I know exactly how that feels. I'm trying to, oh, the guard is this way. Like, I know exactly how he feels about just, like, not doing as well as you really want to. So basically, I'm just kind of, what is this? Invoke to the gods. Gosh, okay. I don't even know what that is. Whoa. Okay. So basically, he's just out there saying everything that he does. Kind of. Like, not exactly everything he does, but just, like, what he tries to do to fix his problem of just procrastinating, basically. And basically, I procrastinate and all. I do it all the time, and it's not a very good habit. If you have that habit, you should probably find a way to destroy it. That coming from me is kind of hypocritical, because I haven't found a way to destroy it. But it's obviously something that you should figure out how to deal with. But I'm doing really bad this video. What is this? Oh, you go fight this dude? All right. And basically, he's just, like, I've been, like, in school, I don't really have, like, the best time, because really, I just don't, because I get, like, really, like, I'm kind of, like, under the radar for a lot of teachers, if you know what I mean, because of, like, past grades. So, and then there's also just teachers that just don't like me, you know, like my Spanish teacher. I haven't had a Spanish teacher that's liked me for 3 years, and obviously it's not the Spanish teacher's fault. It's probably my fault. So I was pretty I'll own up to that, but I shouldn't go this way, should I? I guess I should, since they're appearing things here. So it's basically, it's not like the Spanish teacher's fault. It's my fault, but I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I kind of know. I'm kind of just, like, talking over and over. Like, I disrupt class, I guess you could say. And what would I do to fix that? Well, I don't know what I would do to fix that, which is, like, the whole problem. I guess you could say I'm trying to get at. I just don't know what I want to do. Like, especially, like, even after high school, I just don't know what I'm going to do after. Like, my teacher has said, my photography teacher, he said that, for the record, I do plan on going to college, but he says that if you don't plan on going to college, no one should ever tell you to not go, because you could still get a job, you could still live even without the college education, and he said the world needs people who are just like not, I don't want to say really smart, but but like just aren't college educated and just need to do the jobs that any normal person could do. Like, not saying that in like a way that people who do non-college educated jobs are not normal people, because, or like don't do sophisticated jobs, because there are like tons that do. Like, I saw this other day a Modern Marvels of like an electrician who goes on to these poles, and all he does is just fix the poles like a normal electrician. Now I think that I'm pretty sure they would need I don't know if they need like a college education for that, but my brother told me that he doesn't really think they would need one, because all they have to do is go on a pole and just put like this bar that just like kind of like levels out the electricity on it. It's for those big huge electricity poles that you see when you're like on the highway and you see on like the side of the road, and they're all made out of metal. It's like the person fixes those. It's like, that's a job that isn't like really just like, it's something that I guess you could say everybody could do, but it's not as easy as just like I would probably, like, that job could possibly be easier than a job, or harder than a job that somebody out of college would do. Just because like you just do a job doesn't mean it's not hard or difficult or it's not complicated. Everything is like that. Just saying, like, so basically, if you don't want to go to college, you shouldn't really let anybody tell you not to. Like your parents probably wouldn't want you to. If you're like at my age, your parents definitely wouldn't want you to. But I mean, if you don't really want to, or you want to take a break from school in general and just do like a job and then come back to it, I don't really think there should be anybody to tell you that you couldn't do that, because it's really ultimately your decision if you want to do that or not. And if your parents don't really agree upon it and you're basically just getting forced into school, that's kind of counterproductive. You're just kind of getting forced into a place you don't really want to go to, so you don't really you don't want to be somewhere you don't want to be somewhere you don't want to be, obviously, because you don't want to be somewhere you don't want to be. So if you're forced in any way, I mean, you're forced, so like I guess you can't really help that. But what am I supposed to hit the switch? But you can't really help that, I guess. But just don't really let anyone's expectations to change how you want to do things. And I know I'm like 15, and what do I really know about anything? But you just shouldn't. So there's my motivational. I forgot to start my timer. I'm listening to the video and I'm just like, I forgot to start my timer. So like, you probably don't want to take any advice from me, you know, because what if I know? I'm not really far into life to really give anyone life lessons unless they're like going into middle school or something, because I've already been through that. In which case, I guess you could say I could like not fix, but help someone out in a situation like that. But saying what to do with your life when I'm a person who doesn't even know what I want to do, what am I really to say for you to do, not to do, or to even help you out and give advice? I'm just saying what probably I wanted to heal. I didn't know. Okay, I'm just saying what would probably be a little. Why can't I go on there? Would be like a little helpful, and I just lost all my helpers, my helper flamethrowers. Would be a little helpful to like know or do. Just like, this also kind of goes for like YouTube, I guess, because if you just keep doing it just to do it, like you do it because you want to get popular, but you're not having any fun, like you're kind of forcing yourself to put yourself in a situation that you just don't want to do anything, like you just don't want to do it, but you just do it because you're kind of being, I guess you're forcing yourself really to do it. Like, if you find no joy in doing what, like YouTube or anything, there shouldn't really be anybody to tell you that you should quit or you shouldn't quit or something. Oh my god, I killed that bird. Like, or switching channels. Like, I know people who've switched channels so many times, and I kind of like make fun of them for it, because like, well, I mean, the kind of like amount of times they do it is kind of ridiculous, and it's like, it's kind of like a point where it's like, are you gonna learn? Like, that it doesn't really help what you want to do much, and you should probably find like a different way to do it. But like, if someone asked me, should I start a new channel and switch, it's really all up to them. I'm not going to just go out and say you shouldn't switch channels, because it's just counterproductive. I mean, I guess it could be counterproductive, but for some people it's incredibly productive. There's people who've switched channels and just, you know, after they switched channels, just became like a different YouTuber, if you know what I mean. Like, they're just a lot better, they're just more confident in what they make, and they're just like, they have a lot more fun with it than before. So basically, if you want to make a new channel and you're like, it doesn't even matter how far you are, you could be in like 1,000 views, sorry for that little mic thing, you could be in like 1,000 views and still want to restart because you just don't like the position you're in. Maybe you like being smaller than bigger, and you just turned bigger. What is this? Skybridge. Well, and like, or something like that, like, I don't really know. Or like, you're partnered and you don't really want to be partnered, you feel like it takes the fun out, but the only way to like get out of the contract is to switch channels. Then, I mean, don't just change the channel. Like, it's like a remote control, just change the channel. There's really no point in doing something you don't want to do, so don't do anything but that's not saying like when you're in school you shouldn't do the things you don't want to. There's if you have a choice, then you always should want to do the things that you would want to do. For like, if it's like school and you don't want to do math, you probably should still do math. You know, it could probably be completely useless to you later in life, but I mean, so is probably history class, unless you're going to be a history major. So you're still going to learn, you're still going to have to do the work. So for school, like, they kind of force you against your will to do things you don't like, but of course there's always going to be things you're forced to do that you don't like. But if it comes to you doing a choice and you have to, or like you don't have to choose, but you want it, but you choose, like YouTube, nobody's forcing you to do it. So if you make a choice and you're just not liking what you're doing, then don't do it. Just switch. And if nobody likes that decision that you made, don't really care about what they think, because they could do whatever they want to do, but they can't control what you want to do. So kind of went with the school thing of like going, like, you go to school, but you like picking your outcome after school shouldn't really go into the decision of other people. It should probably just go into yours, because you know what you want, or you might not know what you want, and you just don't want to go and waste time and money if you don't want to go to college or something. So yeah, I just ranted about that because that's what the video got me thinking about. I'm not going to link the video or anything because I just don't want to. So, Bastion! I mean, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go. I'm just kind of doing this. Honestly, playing through this game mindlessly talking over something is way more fun than what I used to do over this game, because I'll be honest, I just did not enjoy doing this very much. Just this Let's Play, I feel like it's really bad, so maybe me coming up with a topic at hand of just like what to do, kind of just like, I don't know, maybe it sparked your attention and made you stay this far. I mean, if it did, you just tell me, and tell me how if you just like this style of saying things. Are we done yet? What is this? Because I want to end this episode off when we're done. So basically, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Let's talk to the singer. I don't even know how far I am into this game, but it's alright. But basically, the reason why I said all that stuff was because I guess I related to like things he said, so I just kind of decided to share it with you instead of just talking to like one person about it. Just tell everybody who watches me, even if you don't watch me, or like you're just a new dude and you're like, yo, who's this dude? And then I just come out with all these like philosophical things, and just, yeah. Well, I'm gonna end the video off now, so if you liked the video, like it, I guess. I don't normally ask for likes. I don't know why I did this time, but whatever. Thank you everybody for watching, and goodbye.